So this is our upgraded conservatory. It's a little bit echoey at the minute because it's just all bare walls and bare ceilings and bare floors, literally bare floors. This is concrete. But what I've done is essentially had the roof taken off the conservatory and had a lightweight roof, tiled roof fitted in its place. But as you saw from the video, they ripped the roof off, then replaced it with a timber frame, just as you would a normal extension, and then it all insulated, then the plywood, and then they put the lightweight Tapco tiles on top, like a slate effect tiles. And then inside, it's all been boarded and plastered, including the ceiling, and we've got a range of spotlights in the ceiling, and they left a cable in there for a pendant light of some kind. It's not going to be a basic bulb like that. It will be some kind of fancy, you know, I think Laura's fancying like a set of 3 that are going to be above the dining table, because this room here was the dining room, but that's going to be knocked through to the kitchen to make it kind of a kitchen family room, and the dining table is going to be in the conservatory to make this the dining room. And obviously that's all, the 2 French doors and the windows have been knocked through, and that's all opened out now. At the moment, like I said, we've got the concrete floor. That laminate that was in here had to be ripped up because it got soaked when they took the roof off. It was absolutely pouring with rain that day, so that got totally wrecked. But it was going to be coming up anyway, so that didn't matter too much. Plus where the wall was, it's left a couple of holes, which means that floor is going to have to be replaced, but again that was going to have to be replaced anyway when we took that wall out, because we're going to be left with even more holes in the floor once that's done. Currently there is a step. Now I always visualised making a feature of that and having some kind of like LED spotlights in it, but the guys reckon that the difference in height between the concrete floor over here, the one block work plus the plywood, plus the chipboard, plus the plywood, and then the little Candine vinyl floor makes up just roughly about the same height as this little plinth at the bottom of these French doors. So hopefully if we can make some kind of floating floor and then have the floor on one level, that would be even better. But this is all hooked up now. We've got a couple of light switches, one for the pendant and then one for the spotlights, so we can turn them on individually or both at once. Also got a radiator put in here to keep it nice and warm. We did have a bit of trouble getting the heat to this at first. I managed to rebalance all the other radiators running around the house with my little spanner, turning the ones closest to the you know, the water cylinder down, which has allowed the pressure to force some through to this one. So it's quite warm now. I was getting a bit worried because of the first few days it was freezing in this room. And in this conservatory, but I think that's just down to it probably being open to the elements for like a number of days, so the temperature totally dropped. Plus there's some cold breezes coming from these holes in the floor, so I think that's probably affecting it too. For the time being, it's just going to be left as it is. Just wait till that plaster dries, because the next job is going to be to have the kitchen fitter builder guys take this wall out when they do the kitchen, so that's going to cause even more mess. But once that's done, it'll be all nice and open. You can imagine it all open through from the kitchen into this area and then out into the conservatory. That's the progress of the house so far, so stay tuned if you want to see more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.